Hello, welcome. My name is Theresa, and this is my channel, Theresa's Healing Corner, my corner of the internet to heal and heal others. A community to share tips, tools, and techniques so that we can more comfortably walk this world as our authentic selves. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic intuitive healer. I move energy. And I move energy out of the auric field where things can get really congested and clogged. And when things are messed up in our auric field, they can manifest in our body. So I take a look at that and I help to move that. I do lots of things here on this channel: meditations, tool sharing, story time, different types of readings. And today we're going to do just a daily mini rose reading on the energies of today. So let's get into it. Pulling up the image of a rose and pouring in the essence of today. Just a note, if you are watching this on any other day than June 11th, 2024, that is okay. Energy is energy, and when the energy finds you, you can allow that energy into your quantum field by updating the date for whatever date it is that you watch this. Bring up the image of a rose, pouring in the essence of today's date, June 11th, 2024. I'm taking a look here. Wow, this is a very fun, interesting rose. So I'm seeing like a powder light blue rose, and I'm seeing these very, I heard this new trend on the TikToks called coquette. There's these coquette-ish ribbons that are hanging off of the left side of the rose. It's interesting because in this like coquette-ish, I think it's like a fashion term. It's supposed to be dainty, almost little girl-ish, and I'm getting the vibe that they are coquette, but they aren't dainty. They're just like laying there. There's no personality, vibrancy to that I feel like should be there. Asking about the frequency of this powdery blue. I just heard viable innocence making a comeback. And then I'm being shown the ribbons again and how they're just kind of like lifelessly dangling there. And I'm hearing, it's so interesting that it brought up like this coquette-ish, because it's like, I don't know why Spirit's so fixated on it. I think it's because it's kind of a perversion of innocence. It's using this innocent look for older women to appear younger, which is a perversion of it. And for us to viably bring back our innocence in a way that helps us stand in our authority, this is going to be healed today. We're going to take that out, because a fashion trend or the powers that were do not dictate the innocence that we hold inside of ourselves. And this is inner child stuff that's coming up here. Does not influence that for us. Taking a look at the hip of the rose here. Yeah, lots of inner child work today, and I'm actually going to be doing an inner child rose reading that'll be coming up soon, so maybe take a look for that. Because from the hip of the rose, there's just like tears and water coming out of it. So there's something, the inner child is wanting to speak up and communicate. Taking a look at the stem of the rose. This can apply to men and women, but specifically women. There's a lot of pain on the right side of being I'm hearing forced to give and be caretakers before we're even ready to be caretakers. That responsibility be putting on us, and it's really being held onto in the stem of the rose and showing up as these thorns and old pain. And we'll clear that. We'll take care of that today. Taking a look at the soil and the rose entering into the soil, into the ground. It's interesting because as the stem hits the soil, it turns into like I just heard the word oblek. It's like putty. So oblek is a mixture of water and cornstarch, I believe. And when it's at a rested state, it's solid. But when you're moving it, it's all gloopy and you can't hold it in your hands. And I'm hearing when we're not focusing on our inner child, like it's solid. But once we kind of open up what needs to be healed there, it's like putty in our hands. It's like, well, I don't know what part to hold on to. I'm hearing that is getting congested, right in where you're supposed to be grounding, where you're supposed to feel grounded. Looking at the root system of this rose. Yeah, so again, this is all about inner child right now, and really pushing me to do a inner child rose reading for the collective. There's these waves. Like there's waves in the grounding, and I'm hearing there like this distortion of waves. But it's like because I'm trying to get a clear like way to describe it. It's like these waves of mist in the grounding. I just want to get a sense of what that means. Yeah, as we get older as adults, we have our core memories from childhood, but the things I'm getting the sense that what needs to be healed, the reason why it's not grounded is because either we've forgotten about it, we don't want to remember it, we don't want to recall it, but it is coming up today, probably for a little bit longer, to be healed. It's very interesting though because that's kind of like at the top at the surface, but then as I go further into the grounding, I see all these roots form. So this is something that is ready to be healed, and then I am seeing a taproot connected directly to the center of the earth. Taking a look up at the sky, I'm seeing the moon right overhead. It's a little off. It's a little off to the left, shining down. Yeah, I'm seeing the rose struggling to drink in the cosmic energy from the moon. It's almost as if there is like a shield over it. It's like a shield. It's almost like a protection layer that we have put over our inner child as a form of protection, but we're not allowing that cosmic energy of healing to actually be brought into the essence of our inner child and the inner innocence that lays inside all of us. And when I say innocence, I mean innocence in the sense of the pureness that we hold within our hearts for ourselves and for humanity. That pureness is a place of innocence that we are being asked to reclaim on today's date. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to heal this rose. I'm going to ground it to the center of the earth. And if you're claiming this reading for yourself today, go ahead and say the current date and your current age along with me as I heal it. Let's get in there. I ask for this rose to be healed 100% on today's date. Oh, that's really beautiful. It was a little scary as it was healing. Just the way that it was like the light was coming in and picking out parts of it, almost like there was a lot of criticism in your childhood, like you were being picked apart a lot, and yeah, it was almost painful. And as it healed, it finally was like F being picked apart and just like exploded and like went down the grounding. And then what came in its place was this beautiful, bright, glowing golden rose. Yeah. So that was a mini rose reading for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in more mini rose readings, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to try and do them every day. If this resonated with you, something really came up and you want to leave a comment, like the video, and I'll see you next time.